Hi students, in this video I'll be going through the homework question from exercise 10A. So in this video I'll be going through question 5B. Alright, okay, so let's read the question. So they want us to solve this equation. Sine 2x plus pi over 12 equals to 0.3, okay, for the range of x from 0 to 4 pi. Alright, okay, so this is a rather large range. Okay, so later on you will see that you actually need to search many rounds lah, okay, for all the required angles. Okay, so the first thing to always do for this kind of question is to look at the angle over here. Okay, so look at the angle over here and then adjust the range accordingly. Okay, so I'm going to adjust the range all the way at this side. Okay, so the original range for x is from 0 to 4 pi. Okay, so 4 pi is actually 720 degrees, meaning it's actually 2 rounds already. Okay. Okay, so the angle here is 2x plus pi over 12, so I'll multiply by 2 first. Okay, so the left side remains 0. The right side becomes 8 pi. Right, then we'll add pi over 12 to everything. Okay, so on the left side it becomes pi over 12. On the right side it becomes 8 and 1/12 pi. Okay, so if you are confused about this, we have 8 pi plus pi over 12. Okay, so pi over 12 is actually 1 over 12 pi, right? Okay, so you just have, if you factorize out the pi, you'll just get 8 and 1/12 pi, right? Okay, so that's how I got the 8 and 1/12 pi. So I should just leave it like this. I'm not going to convert it to improper fraction. Right, so now I'm going to calculate this pi over 12 because pi over 12 is a number, value that we are not familiar with. So if you use your calculator to do pi divided by 12, you'll get this decimal. Okay, so I just want to calculate this out so that later on, when we calculate the basic angle, right, we will be able to see clearly whether the basic angle is within the range or not. Okay, is it bigger than 0.2618 or less than 0.2618? Because if the basic angle is less than 0.2618, then we will not be taking the particular angle for the first round, right? Okay, then 8 and 1 over 12 pi, basically if you split it up, it will be just 8 pi plus another 0.2618. So if you think about this, 8 pi means you go 4 rounds and then add a little bit more, 0.2618 radians, all right? So 4 rounds plus another 0.2618 radians. Okay, so now after we have adjusted the range, we can then start solving. Okay, so the way to solve is to always find the basic angle. So in this case, we'll let alpha be the basic angle. Okay, so we'll do a sine inverse 0.3. Okay, so make sure your calculator is in radian mode. So we found the basic angle. You should find the basic angle to be this value. All right, so now we can start searching. Okay, so to determine which quadrants we want to search is sign is now positive, so we will search in the first and second quadrants. Okay, so first and second quadrants. Okay, so if you think about this, the range starts from 0.2618, right? So the first quadrant, okay, the basic angle, the first angle will be over here. Okay, and this angle is going to be 0.30469. Which is actually bigger than 0.2618, so it's within the range because we want to search values that are bigger than 0.2618 and less than 8 pi plus 0.2618 radians. Okay, so the first general angle will be here, okay, which will be the same as the basic angle. So in other words, we will have 2x plus pi over 12. Okay, so the first angle will be 0.30469. Right, so the second angle will be the one in the second quadrant. Remember, now we want to search the first and second quadrant because AS, okay, sign is positive, right? So second quadrant will be over here. Okay, so this is 0.30469. So the angle will be here, right? So the angle would the general angle that we want will be pi minus 0.30469. Okay, so pi minus 0.30469. All right. Okay, then we will need to search 4 rounds, remember? Okay, so the other rounds are actually very easy. You don't even have to draw a diagram. So if you want to search for the next angle, right? In the next round, so we will just go 1 full round and come back again. Okay, so going 1 full round will mean that you add 2 pi. Okay, so the next angle in the first quadrant will just be 2 pi plus this 0.30469. So it will just be 2 pi plus 0.30469. Okay, then the next angle in the second quadrant would be just same thing, 2 pi plus this very first angle over here, okay? So if you add 2 pi to pi, it will just become 3 pi. Okay, so remember we want to search all the way until 8 pi, so we can still go. Now we are only at 3 pi minus 0.30469. So same thing, the next angle in the first quadrant, add 2 pi to this one. Okay, add 2 pi to this one, so it becomes 4 pi plus 0.30469. Okay, the next angle in the second quadrant will be adding 2 pi to this 3 pi. So it becomes 5 pi minus 0.30469. Okay, the next angle in the first quadrant, adding 2 pi to this will be. This question a bit tedious, but O-level seldom test until so many rounds one. Okay, so adding 2 pi to the last angle to 5 pi will be 7 pi minus 0.30469. Okay, so if you think about it, if I'm going to add another angle here, okay, you'll see that you exceed the range already. You see now it's 8 pi plus 0.030469, but we only want until 8 pi plus 0.2618. That's why I express it in this form, so that later on we can clearly see whether we have exceeded the range or not, right? Okay, so this last angle we won't accept. Okay, so now all we need to do, remember this is not the final answer yet. This is 2x plus pi over 12. So we just need to calculate x. So how to calculate x? So I'll use the first angle as an example. So 2x plus pi over 12 equals to, okay, so this is a bit tedious, okay? So we need to solve one by one like this. Bring the pi over 12 over first, so it becomes minus pi over 12. And then after that, you divide. You calculate this one as a decimal, okay? Calculate this whole thing as a decimal, and then you divide by 2. Okay, so it will be so if you do that, you will get your first x answer. Okay, you should be able to get 0.0214. Okay, all answers to 3 sig fig. Okay, so the second answer will be the same method. Okay, so I'll just do 2, then I'll just write out the rest of the answer. Okay, just bring the pi over 12 over minus pi over 12, okay? And then after that, you just divide the whole thing by 2. So you got to be very careful with the calculation over here. Okay, then you'll get your answer already. Okay, so you should be able to get the second answer as 1.29. Okay, and then after that, the third answer, okay, I'll write here, you should get 3.16. The fourth answer would be 4.43. Okay, then 6.30, 7.57, 9.45, and then finally 10.7. So 8 answers and all of them to 3 sig fig. Okay, so one answer here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then you can check whether they are inside the original range. So the original range is 0 to 4 pi. Okay, pi is 3.142159, right? So times 4, it will be 12 point something already. So it's still within range. Our biggest one is 10.7, right? Okay, so this question a bit tedious because there's a lot of angles to search for. Okay, but just remember the steps. Always first thing, adjust the range. Okay, so that you know where to search for the angles. Okay, find the basic angle and then determine which quadrants you want to search, and then you start searching for the angles, right?